Hello, welcome back to another round of the knockouts. Well, not really. So this is a further explanation of what's going on here. You see the colors on the side they were supposed to represent what we're gonna have over here. So, you guys have just been sent your groups. I just checked them. They're really awesome. Mentis Wave in Group L, I think, is gonna finish it. Uh, but let's not dawn on that right now. It's still the early stages, so we can get set. So, this entire group stage will have 96 people, and 8 times 6 as you realize 8 times 2 as you realize is 16 people. So you'll get from that's 16 people. No, I'm stupid. It's 24. So 96 minus 24. So this entire round has 96 people. The next round will have 72 people, and then we will eliminate 8 more so that you get to the knockout stages head to heads at a round of 64, which is about 2/3 of the original extent. So, what's special about this? Well, as you see, we have sort of a pattern here, which we'll get into. So, Group A, you're going to have your ideas. Let me just pull up the actual groups on my phone real quick. Let's see who was in the groups. So let's imagine you have Group L. You have Zolovi, Mentis Wave, ANCAP Pamphlets, Anarcho-Fucks, Liberty Tyrant, Friedman Librarian, and KA Nobody. K4 Nobody. So, what will happen is those people will go in a singular poll. Each group will have one poll, one chance to get into the top 6. If you finish in the bottom 2, you are immediately eliminated. You have one chance to make it count. So if you want to really win this, then just send this to as many people as possible. Send the website link to as many people as possible and tell them to vote for you. And as you can see, we actually have some stacked groups for the next round. We have red, orange, green, cyan, polar blue, blue, purple, and yellow to signify meaning if you're in these specific places. So Mentis Wave is probably going to get Group L in first position. He is going to be in the same group in Group Stage 2 as the person who gets top of Group F. And top of Group F will probably be, I would guess, who has the most followers? Probably Physical Removal Enthusiast, because he does run the Peak Status account. So, most likely what's going to happen is that Mentis Wave goes with Physical Removal Enthusiast into Group Stage 2. And in this next one, we're going to see how it works. Now, how I did this was go diagonally, diagonally, diagonally until you reach the bottom spot where you can't get anyone because they're already eliminated. And then you go to the top and then go down here, unless you're yellow or purple. I just did it in a sort of checkerboard pattern to continue this stripe pattern, which is interesting because I didn't want the teams too stacked, but I also wanted and almost guarantee that the top teams don't get punished for being at the top. However, this is sort of useless because Group Stage 2... Alright, I waited a long time there. I think my shit just crashed, so we're going to go back. We're going to go to Group Stage 2. Hopefully it doesn't crash again. Now, this is going to be the post-group stage. We're going to have group of 9 players each. So, pre-group stage, these are your performances. These are who you get paired up with. So, for example, let's go the Phi group. Group Phi. This is Mentis Wave, probably. This is probably Physical Removal Enthusiast. If you get these positions in these groups, this is who you're playing with. This does not mean K4 Nobody is immediately in Group She. Group She, K4, means the 4th place person in Group K. That's what it means. can that please get out? Thank you. Oh shit, I have a lot of notifications. Anyways, if you finish bottom of your group, you get eliminated. If you don't, then don't worry, that was not for nothing. That was not completely for nothing, because then you go to the knockouts, head-to-head knockouts. Now, how I ordered this is sort of don't pay attention to this. I am in fact not gay. But what's gonna happen is that if you, depending on how you performed in these groups, you will actually get you will actually get a placement over here. So for example, Mentis Wave is probably going to be F1 with E8. Whoever gets last in Epsilon group, which will probably be whoever J6 is, who, let's see who J6 is probably going to be someone who's not that great. J6, most likely, if I had to make a guess, probably Zermos. Zermos. I'll probably have to face against F1, who is most likely to be Mentis Wave. And then after a while, if you're an F1, you get over to 07 to D2. Now, the fun thing about this is I made these two teams distinct from these other 6 because I wanted these teams to be like stacked, like popular people fighting popular people. These people are likely to get eliminated. Meanwhile, these are just to see closer matchups, and to get more excited. And so whoever is in 02 is probably not going to win against somebody who got 7th in place D. But it could happen. Not saying it would. I'm saying it could happen. That does happen. And it's most likely not going to happen. So whoever's in this place will be in there. Now I'm going to have to save this. So don't mind me as I scroll by to get some information for my eyeballs. Who's next? So, Mentis Wave's thing will probably be, if we assume he wins against Zermos into this match against whoever D2 is. He wins that match, and whoever E1 is, he faces against, goes over here. Who's the highest in this? Probably A3, yeah. Or actually, A3 is probably the most likely. So he wins that match, and then after a while, he would get it. I should probably close this so that we can look at this a little better. And then he would win the match 5.1. He would win this match. And then he would win the whole thing. So that's sort of how it would work. And now I'm going to edit this video so that my computer doesn't explode.